For us, in terms of fatherhood, for some men, becoming a father shifts how they understand their own childhood, especially around discipline, emotional expression, and regulation. For others, neurodivergence shows up as directly them parenting themselves. Maybe their overstimulation, patience, organization, and sometimes their intentional efforts to change the way that they receive parenting in the way that they parent. Do you see neurodivergent traits in your fathers or male family members? Let's start with you, Christopher, since you are a father.
In my fathers, no. But on my maternal side, it's a plethora. And that's men and women. Neurodivergence is there. If anything, that's probably what allowed me to easily and quickly accept the title or the label, because I've seen way more different expressions of it on like that side of the family. So in men, in women, in the young, in the old, it's there. And if anything, maybe as a parent, I don't think it's if my son has it. I'm trying to stay close and, watch his development, and more particularly his brain, to see how his particular expression wants to express itself. And I feel like my job as his parent, the best thing that I can do is to give him whatever tools that I also have, hence why it's so important for me to actually get more tools and do my own work, but give him whatever tools that I have that I've been able to use and learn to succeed or function or whatever. I don't have it all figured out, so I know there's a lot more to learn. And on the flip side of that, to just create a space and environment where he can just be himself, and for him to grow in a parent's job is to nurture the nature. So that's...
It's a bar. What? A parent's job is to nurture the nature. What about you, Timmy?
Fatherhood. So I'm not yet a father. However, when I was 16 and I had that terrible time, in the sense that with bullying and life was just going upside down, my dad was also having challenges at work, and that caused him to go and get diagnosed. And this was like 2010. Realized he had dyspraxia and dyslexia. Yes, as well. And there's different things. But it was a kind of thing where I was 16 at the time, and he didn't realize about that neurodivergence and stuff. But he didn't get the support he needed in the workplace. Mm-hmm. And he actually had to sign like an NDA and stuff like that, and said, actually, you need to go because we can't adequately support you here. He never recovered in his career to get to where he needed to be and stuff. That was heavy for me, because I'm like, my dad is not as neurodivergent as I am. So if that's how you're going to treat him, how the hell are you going to treat me? Do you understand what I'm saying? So when we talk about masculinity and understanding it, I'm like, whoa. But really, that's another reason why I do what I do. Because I'm like, as long as I can tell everyone that, this is a thing, it drives me, because it's a kind of thing like, it's kind of, people don't realize that how you treat someone at work and your employment outcomes, how you do at work, affects families. Affects what goes on. Do you understand? You say, of course, but sometimes when we talk about neurodiversity in the workplace, we don't think about those downstream effects.
ADHD Babes, the podcast, every 2 weeks on Wednesdays.